Today, we're going to be taking a look at the VersaUV LEF-300, the diverse and impressive image factory from Roland DG. The LEF-300 follows on from the success of both the LEF-12 and the LEF-20 by taking all of the best bits of those machines and adding some fantastic new features. So what do the LEF range of printers from Roland do? Think of them as a small format, full colour, digital print alternative to more traditional methods of printing, such as screen or pad printing. We start off with a bed, onto which we will put the items or substrate that we wish to print onto. The bed can move up and down, and will also move back and forth within the machine when printing. Next, we have the print carriage, which travels from left to right, and similar to other print devices, it uses inkjet technology to print directly onto the surface of your desired output. The ink is then cured instantly by a UV LED lamp that travels with the print carriage. And that's it. This gives us the ability to print onto just about anything, with no need for long setup times or costs, and with very quick turnaround times. So now let's move on and take a look at some of the key features of the LEF range in a little bit more detail. All of the great design and functionality of the LEF-12 and 20 have carried over to this device, such as the sleek desktop design with a UV protection cover, an optional air filtration unit that includes an activated carbon filter and handy storage space. We have Roland's advanced Eco UV inks, specifically formulated for Roland's VersaUV devices and ideal for both indoor and outdoor applications. There is an easy-to-use height sensor and menu panel, and of course the great support that you can always get from Roland Care and the Roland DG Academy. The LEF-300 boasts some impressive new features and is built to meet the high volume demands we now expect, focusing on versatility and productivity. The print area has been increased to 770mm in width, 330mm deep, and up to 100mm in height. And the bed can handle objects up to 8 kilograms in weight. This, in addition to a new vacuum table on the bed, gives us the ability to print onto a huge diverse range of applications. The print carriage now hosts two UV LED lamps, which enable high-speed bi-directional printing. We have 4 print heads within the machine, and a 6-colour configuration including white and gloss specialist colours. Each of these have their own separate channel, which means faster printing, increased density when using white undercoats, and thicker gloss textured prints. We have a new warning light on the machine, which is great for production environments as it gives you a visual notification on the status of the machine. The LEF-300 also has a new port to connect external devices and for any future developments for the machine. Any new machine installs come with a year's silver level Roland Care package. With the Roland Academy, we have both Better Business boot camps and full training sessions. The Better Business boot camps are short taster sessions for anybody interested in the products and technology, and a full day's training session to help anybody with an LEF to get the best out of their equipment and software. Next, we're going to take a look at the processes involved at printing on an LEF, from design and setup through to printing. When it comes to designing output for the LEF, it is possible to use just about any design software, or simply use existing files or images, as VersaWorks Dual, the RIP software that runs the LEF-300, supports all of the common industry file formats, such as EPS, PDF, JPEG and more. You can create designs from scratch, use photos from a phone or a digital camera, or even import sketches using a scanner, and then create single designs for one-off prints or multiple designs if printing lots of items at once. Individual items can be placed onto the bed or multiple items at once. It is not a necessity, but jigs can be used to hold multiple items, which can be useful for production and higher volume runs. Jigs can be made by any method that you see fit, from a laser cut or milled board or panel to simply printing a template or outline of your objects. In this example, we use the high speed setting to print some outlines, which takes just 1 minute to print the whole bed. Once you have your item or items set up on the bed, you can use the height sensor to gauge the height of any items on the bed and use the laser pointers to determine the print area. All of this information can then be saved as a preset to save time when printing repeat jobs. VersaWorks Dual is the root software that comes bundled with the LEF-300. It is made by Roland specifically for Roland printers. It's easy to use and gives you power and control over the printing process. The name Dual refers to the fact that it has a dual core for native processing of both PDF and PostScript formats, resulting in improved image translation, especially with layers and transparencies. Some of the new features for the LEF-300 include faster ripping times, the ability to save and import your Q parameters. When cropping, the clip position is maintained on artwork to keep your files in the specific area on the bed. And best of all, you have the auto generation of white and or gloss data within a file. You import your files and then check your settings in the easy to follow linear design of VersaWorks. You can even check out ink amounts to figure out pricing of your jobs and print times so you know exactly how long the job's going to take. And as soon as your job's finished printing, you can open the cover, and as with any of Roland's UV devices, you have instantly usable, high quality, durable graphics.